Ladies and gentlemen, I am Brock Beard, and this is your starting lineup as they have qualified for the AAA Texas 500 at the Texas Motor Speedway, Round 8 to the 2010 Chase for the Sprint Cup Championship. With his first pole in more than 4 years at a speed of over 195 miles per hour, not quite a track record, but still the second fastest qualifying speed ever turned in the last 11 years, give it to the Master of Disguise, Elliott Sadler. The Biffmeister, Greg Biffle, won here in the spring of 2005. He starts outside pole today. Row 2, it's black, it quacks, it's sponsored by Aflac, the 99 of 3-time Texas winner, Concrete Carl Edwards. Starting fourth is the Destroyer, Juan Pablo Montoya in the Lysol colors. Row 3, the amazing David REGAN has his fourth top 10 start in the last 10 races, and defending Texas fall winner, Kurt Busch in the Blue Deuce. Row 4, the Warrior from Emporia, last week's Talladega winner Clint Boyer, and sleek and swift Regan Smith with his first top 10 start in more than a year. Row 5, the Mark V of 1998 winner Mark Martin, and dangerous A.J. Allmendinger in the Valvoline machine. Row 6, the Rushville Rocket, 2006 fall winner Tony Stewart, and the bright yellow fella Paul Menard in his fabulous fluorescent Ford. All 4 Richard Petty Motorsports cars qualified in the first 13 spots. The Cuban Missile Aurico Marola wraps up that group on the inside of row 7. Ford also makes up half of today's top 14. The Rocket Man 2003 winner Ryan Newman has Ron Hornaday on tap just in case his wife goes into labor. 3 Texas wins belong to row 8 between the Wonder Boy Jeff Gordon, who led 124 laps here in the spring, and the Mayor 2-time winner Jeff Burton. Row 9 is where you'll find the point leader Jimmy Johnson and his 40 Dominate, but today he'll start 9 and 13 positions ahead of the 2 drivers that are just 38 points behind him. REUTIMANN 2009 spring pole sitter David REUTIMANN starts 18th. Row 10, mighty Matt Kenseth took a checkers here in 02. Sliced bread himself, Joey Logano rides into Texas on the heels of 3 straight top 10 finishes. Row 11, the New Jersey Fury, Martin Truex Jr., and fan favorite Dale Earnhardt Jr., the 2000 winner. The 12th row belongs to Team Red Bull with a need for Scott Speed and the Red Bulldozer of 2006 spring winner Casey Citizen Kane. Row 13, Joplin, Missouri's Daytona 500 and Brickyard 400 champion Jamie McMurray, and happy Kevin Harvick, third in points, starts 26th. Row 14, sideways Sam Hornish Jr., and making his Sprint Cup debut for the fabled Wood Brothers, it's 19-year-old Nationwide Series standout Trevor Bayne. Row 15, the Wild Thing, Kyle Busch joins Joe Gibbs' teammate Denny, Hammer and Hamlin. 14 points out of the lead for the spring winner, but a lot of cars to pass if he's going to pull the season sweep. Row 16, Bobby Labonte returns to the Stavola-Labonte team, and the Tasmanian Devil, Marcus Ambrose. Row 17, David Gilliland gets the 38 team back into the show after a difficult 2 weeks where the team lost 111 points on the top 35, and front row Joe Nemechek has host skater on the number 87 for a second straight week after a solid finish at Talladega. Row 18, Casey Mears reappears in 35th alongside Brad the Big Keselowski. Keselowski was forced to a backup car when this spin in Friday's practice twisted the front splitter on his Penske Dodge. Row 19, the threat from Joliet, Patrick Carpentier back with Latitude 43, and Mike Bliss gets Phil Parsons' 66 team into a cup race for the first time since Fontana. Prison Motorsports has at least temporarily scaled back to a single car operation for the first time this year, as the 55 team was not on this week's entry list. The 34th and 35th ranked teams in owner points occupy row 20, owner's driver Robbie Gordon in the Menards Mapei colors, and road racer Andy Lally back with TRG Motorsports. Row 21, full throttle Travis Quapple alongside the Buckeye Bullets Dave Blaney. And in row 22, all by himself, Landon Sandcastle rounds out the field for Phoenix Racing. 6 teams missed the race this week. J.J. Yaley for Tommy Baldwin Racing, both Whitney Motorsports cars of Scotty Riggs and the Texas Twister Michael McDowell, who had full backing from Cash America, Mean Jeff Green for Larry Gunselman, Josh Wise in owner Robert Richardson's second attempt of the season, and Brian the Bull Keselowski still fighting for his first Cup start. And ladies and gentlemen, there's your field of 15 Chevrolets, 13 Fords, 12 Toyotas, and 3 Dodges to make up today's AAA Texas 500.